Okay, so today is day 118, and I have to say something exciting. I forgot to take my insulin today, and at 3 o'clock, I'll tell you why. At 3 o'clock, when I checked my sugar, because we were finally eating, I had Chinese food. We had ribs and so on, and Kung Pao chicken, because that's my favorite. But the crazy thing here is that I didn't take my insulin, and my sugar at 3 o'clock was 158. 158. So obviously I'm a diabetic still. But 158 when I wasn't having my insulin is exciting. So exciting. Like, oh, I can't express in words how exciting that feels to like finally reach such an important like milestone. Not having insulin, my sugar would be 2 and 300, and it would stay there. So after having Kung Pao chicken, short ribs, a seafood delight, what else did I have? The little kebabs. We went to a Chinese buffet because my wife was starving, and she had fasted the whole day prior because she wasn't feeling well. So we went to go eat Chinese food. I'm like, please don't eat nothing greasy. Like, please eat what you need to have. She was not feeling well today. That's why we didn't eat till 3. We went and spent the whole afternoon at the ER. We got up, we always get up pretty late. So we got up about 10 o'clock, and then 11, we went to the ER finally. And she's doing just fine. She's doing just fine. I'm hoping that there really is nothing wrong with her, because you know when you go to the doctor and they tell you that you're they can't find anything wrong with you, like everything's okay, like crap. But like what it made her feel like she wasted her time, but it's okay. So she's feeling a lot better. It was 12 o'clock when we decided to go to Denny's. I'm like, I'm gonna get dressed up and I'm gonna go to Denny's. I know this what's not dressed up. Oh, he's looking real chubby. But what ifs? Because I had a really good time and I felt like I was cute. So I wish I could show you what I had on. I should have kept what I had on. But I do feel slims. So looking good. Proud of me. Oh my goodness, so dusty. Oh my god, ignore that, right? Okay. So, because I want to finish my video. I'm sitting low, so like I don't care. My stomach's like okay. So my hair is really doing its transformation thing. How cool is that? We're like to here right now. How crazy is that? Like to here. Ooh, if I cut my hair, what do you think? If I cut my hair, what do y'all think? No way. We're not doing that. It's just gonna make me sad. No, no, no. No, no, no. But check that out. It's gonna be gorgeous. It's gonna be gorgeous. But yeah, my hair is almost completely to the end. I imagine I probably have like 3 years before it really gets to where it needs to be. I'm in its first year right now, so. Anywho, I was thinking today about how we are God's creation. And then when we acknowledge that we belong to something so much more higher than ourselves, and that the Creator made us in His image, right? So if we are the essence of what has created us, then surely we are important in the grand scheme of things. I feel like a lot of the time we can feel like, what's our purpose? We can't figure it out. Like, it gets lonely. But I thought today hard about that and how happy I was, because I was just like in a good mood. Like things really are, sucky, happy, and a lot of stuff, hurts. But when we stay tapped in to how wonderful God is, like, I don't think that we can lose, man. I'm like so excited about this kind of idea, like this new way of understanding the world. And I feel like it's something that's been being hinted at to me through life, as I see, things emerge and become so wonderful, like being blessed with a higher paying job and being able to buy my house. The mortgage that I have on my house is insane because of COVID, and because, we continue to pray that the landlord would make our home like a rent to buy or something. But we ended up getting, into a FHA loan and becoming homeowners, and we pay less than what we paid in rent, which is the best part, right? I mean, I think most people feel that way. But we got a mortgage that's just insane. I mean, we're so blessed. So I just continue to think about how, I'm staying focused on what is good, clean, and, and full of integrity and transparency. I think more than anything, transparency. Like being able to say, this is what I want for my life, this is how we're going to get it, and doing my best to stay true to myself. That's the transparency that we just need so much in our lives. Like when you acknowledge that you can see, something kind of like out of the ordinary, like with eating. Right now I'm thinking with Mandy being sick, I really need to provide her better foods to eat. And I think that it's time to go for a more nutritious way of eating. So I want to stay on the intermittent fast, but now we're going to move to Mediterranean diet. We're going to go into moderation for healthy grains, for whole grains, for fiber, for beans, for grains. So I'm excited about that. That's kind of the new thought right now is we're going to go ahead and go with, it was something that our dietitian had given us long ago, but we definitely think that this intermittent fast is the way to change our lives. So still no snacking. The Mediterranean diet pretty much offers like 15 to 20 carbs per snack, and it offers, I believe it was 40 carbs for dinner. And that's just calculating like all of the carbs. Like I'm currently, I was currently not counting any of like the broccoli as carbs, any of that. So now I'll be going back to that and just feeding us a more healthy, balanced diet so that we can have everything that we want and that we need as nutrients, since we're not taking supplements or anything like that. And we have been really focused on our grocery list and making sure that we're cooking everything that we eat. Yes, we go out and dine in public, but we are cautious about what we pick. We do know that they're probably adding ingredients that we don't know about. So, still respect that, but really ready to make this new change. We're talking about going in the morning to go work out. That is going to be amazing. And I cannot wait for that, because just like I had the gym membership for all of January and I didn't go. So the thought of going tomorrow in the morning and then her working on another plan that she has, and being busy, like it's going to be a great start to the new week. So Sunday is going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to sharing. I was crafting today, so I'm like in that real like energetic, excited mood. And just a reminder that, you are created for a lovely purpose. We're all created for such a lovely purpose. And there's no way that you can leave here without enjoying some of that. I mean, we are created, like, it's exciting to me because I think of the universe, like how exciting that the universe, Like this, the sustenance of life is just being yourself, being transparent, reviewing your life, revising where it needs to be revised. And God has you. So all that you need is there for you. Whether it comes in conversations with your family. I'm ready to be like my aunt, my mom, my dad, especially. Like, I got all my good nuggets from my dad. Review Revise is my dad. I remember in high school, it's my favorite thing that I've taken back, because I was one of those kids that got whoopings, but the lectures, the lectures are what really, man, fed me. They really fed me. And I think often about how my father is always like, we gotta revise, Selena. Like, it's okay. Like, as long as you are coming with the plan, like, let's go over it. Let's talk about it. But if you have no plan, like, you're just gonna you're just gonna hurt yourself. So, reviewing and revising is so exciting to me every day. And I truly am grateful for all the lessons that I learned when I was a kid and growing up. And like, man, having we would have conversations like this. Like, we would talk about love. Like, what is love to you, Dad? And, we would sit there and we'd talk for hours. And then I remember one time, he got my last whooping when I was a junior in high school. And he's sitting at the edge on the couch. And he's so hurt. I see it in his eyes. Like, I've hurt him. Like, I've been dishonest and, made him feel like he wasn't doing good enough, right? Because he's working through me, right? Working through me and wanting me to have the best. And I remember that being the last time I got a whooping. Because I learned something that day. I learned the biggest lesson I'd ever learned. And it was, if I was honest, bad things wouldn't happen to me. And I believe that to this day. That as long as I stay honest, I stay true, I stay transparent, nothing can hurt me or harm me. And only good things can come of it. So sometimes people are like, you talk too much, you share too much, No, I don't. And if it's too much for you, then, maybe it's a lesson that you don't want to hear right now. Or a lesson just not for you. So, I'm excited. I'm over here taking my shoes off. Oh, God, it's so good. And I'm so happy and ready for Sunday. It's going to be everything. Overshare, over.